federal government has now failed 3 times to ban the niqab from Canadian citizenship ceremonies. A federal court of appeal is allowing a 29-year-old devout Muslim woman to wear the face covering when she takes the Canadian citizenship oath. The government wanted to prevent that from happening until they could bring the case to the Supreme Court of Canada. In each ruling against the government, the courts have called the ban unlawful.
It is important because in a Canadian society, we respect each other's cultures and faith. Barring any restriction for security and other purposes, which is a non-issue in this scenario, we believe that Canadian society respects and these things should be allowed.
Yet opponents of the niqab say the face covering is an oppressive symbol of women.
The burqa and the niqab represent the worst type of patriarchy, in my opinion. And, instead of delivering equality to Muslim women, which should have been in the form of, letting them come out in the public and be in the society and be productive members of Canadian society, this is actually going to marginalize them more.
I think women know very well what their rights are and they can stand up for them. And as a very articulate woman who is standing up for those rights without raising any concern of security should be allowed to do what they want to do.
The niqab has become a divisive issue in Canada's federal election campaign, with all parties accusing the other of using it for political gains.
On one side, I feel really saddened that something like this is being projected beyond any reasonable level at election, which many important issues are out there as well. But on a more pragmatic level, I see why a politician would do that. Frankly speaking, I think it's more along the line of wedge politics. It is something which would rile people up.
The woman at the center of these ongoing legal battles released this statement today. It reads, "I am disappointed with the government's focus on my individual case when there is so much more that merits the attention of Canadians at this time. The governing Conservatives promise, if re-elected, they will introduce legislation that requires people to show their face when swearing the citizenship oath." Chris Kayaniotes, Toronto, Root Out.